Live from our studios on Karaba Avenue, this is the QTV Nightly News and I am Jul Denjai. Thank you for joining us. Here are the main news headlines. A 5-day eco-tour training program organized by ECOWAS Commission to support the implementation of the eco-tour 2019-2029 policy wrapped up in the Gambia on Friday. Omar Sise, president of the General Transport Union, has responded to various public concerns, including fare hikes by certain drivers during Ramadan and Lent, as well as issues related to road traffic accidents. In the latest roundup of court cases at the High Court of the Gambia, we highlight key developments, including the sentencing of a prisoner for attempting to escape from prison and the ongoing trial of the man accused of killing and wounding PIU officers. Now, the NAFA cash transfer program through the Rice Project in the Upper River region continues to provide financial support to the vulnerable households. In international news, today, March 22nd, marks World Water Day, a day dedicated to raising awareness about the billions of people around the world who lack access to clean water. These and other stories coming ahead. Do stay with us. Thank you very much for staying with us. If you're just tuning in, this is the QTV Nightly News. Now, a 5-day eco-tour training program organized by the ECOWAS Commission to support the implementation of the eco-tour 2019-2029 policy wrapped up in the Gambia on Friday. The training aims to enhance regional tourism and foster stronger economic integration among ECOWAS member states. Yafatu Gay tells us more.
During the training, participants were familiarized with the key components of the eco-tour 2019-2029 policy, designed to promote sustainable and inclusive tourism development across West Africa. The sessions offered a comprehensive overview of the strategies to enhance tourism infrastructure, encourage cultural exchange, and strengthen collaboration among member states. A key highlight of the training was the opportunity for participants to actively contribute to the discussions. They were tasked with developing recommendations to improve the tourism service sector in the Gambia. These suggestions, which included enhancing service quality and utilizing digital platforms for greater visibility, are expected to make a lasting impact on the country's tourism industry. Tony Luca Elumelu, Director of the Private Sector Directorate at the ECOWAS, highlighted several recommendations made during the training.
There were recommendations emanating from this very important training. One of them is the use of the word off-season for the Gambia. We believe that it should be replaced with all seasons. And this is one of our takeaway, that there won't be any off-season. That during the period where they think is off-season, they should also look inward within the ECOWAS region and Africa. You see the benefits, take advantage. It's also important to get the statistics.
Knowledge gained during the sessions to their respective workforces.
This training has not only provided valuable insights into the effective implementation of regional tourism policy, but it has also fostered collaboration among stakeholders. The future of tourism in our country, the Gambia, and the ECOWAS region at large relies on collective commitments to sustainable practices, capacity building, and regional integration.
Daudaba, a participant, outlined the benefits and impacts of the training.
As we conclude today, we carry with us not only knowledge, but also the inspiration to work together and implement what have been learned for the betterment of our communities and our region.
Tourism plays a crucial role in the economies of many African countries, with the Gambia serving as a prime example of how the sector supports national growth and development. known as the Smiling Coast of Africa, the Gambia is celebrated for its beautiful beaches, vibrant culture, and historical landmarks. Tourism is a key contributor to the country's GDP, providing substantial employment opportunities and generating foreign exchange earnings. Reporting for QTV News, this is Yafatige.
And now, Omar Sise, President of the General Transport Union, has addressed several public concerns, including fare increases by some drivers during Ramadan and Lent, road traffic accidents, and the shortage of adequate garages in the country. Demba Waiba engaged with him, and this is his report.
The smooth movement of people, goods and services by vehicles is crucial for the economic activities, including during Ramadan and Lent. Commuters during this period face numerous challenges, such as increased fares, theft, and traffic jams that cause delays on the roads. Omar Sise, President of the General Transport Union, explains these concerns.
The current operational cost doesn't match with the national transport fares. That is a challenge for transport workers, because currently the cost of the fuel, the cost of maintenance, the essential goods we are all consuming is very high price. But that is different with that is not tally with the price we have been collecting for our normal traffic. But remember, this transport fare was increased in 2022. That time fuel was around $50-something. Today fuel is $80. That is a big gap.
Car parks or garages are important as they provide a secure space for vehicles, enabling better organization and management, and ensure easy access to vehicles when needed, among other benefits. Without adequate car parks, commuters and drivers will continue to face ongoing challenges. Mr. Sise elaborates.
But still it's a challenge. But we do a survey with the all relevant stakeholders, including government. We identify some place as a commercial garage, particularly in KM, but still we don't get the positive. It's around Westfield, behind Babaro, or can I say behind Gamsel. You have vast land there, it's an empty land.
Additionally, the Gambia is ranked among the countries with the highest road traffic accidents in the sub-region, according to the World Health Organization. The President of the General Transport Union attributes this to the lack of proper government regulation in the sector.
No zebra crossing, no wide margins, no road shoulders, no traffic signs, So these are factors. We see road signs in our Bani Highway, a new one. But other roads, where are they? The most of the accidents happen from Brikama to, Jarasoma, Southern Bank Highway. So what good at that now? It's not mere. It's a day trap for everybody now.
According to the President of the General Transport Union, the union is leading efforts to introduce a new bill in Parliament to replace outdated transportation laws. The goal is to implement modern laws that will address current issues and improve the overall efficiency of the transport system in the country, aligning it with the realities of today. Demba Waiba, QTV News.
Now on to some legal matters. In the latest roundup of court cases at the High Court of the Gambia, we highlight key developments in several significant cases, including the sentencing of a prisoner for attempting to escape from prison, the acquittal of an alleged armed robber, and the ongoing trial of the man accused of killing and wounding PIU officers. And Sumana Esonyasi tells us more.
Under cross-examination, Usainu Bojang, accused of killing 2 police officers and wounding a third, denied informing his relatives in Senegal about his departure from the Gambia to Jululum, Senegal. Bojang maintains his innocence and rejected allegations that he called his sister Ami Bojang, the second accused, before leaving for Jululum. However, he confirmed calling her on September 13, 2023, using his basic cell phone, but stated that her phone was off at the time. In the ongoing international drug case, the Banjul High Court admitted 30 blocks of cocaine as evidence. Testifying, prosecution witness Abdukarim Sissoho confirmed the drugs tested positive for cocaine, but noted only samples were examined. 4 Portuguese nationals, Vilma Cabral Royal, Ana Patricia dos Santos Furtodos, Simara Nadia Martins, and Miriam Maria Mendes, along with 5 Gambians, Sidi Cisse, Lamin Cisse, Yaya K. Jata, Modu Bojang, and Mohamed Jallo, are accused of possessing 33.6 kilograms of cocaine for trafficking and dealing in prohibited drugs at Banjul International Airport on June 29, 2024. Meanwhile, Principal Magistrate Mohammed Krubali of the Banjul Magistrates Court has sentenced Boubacar Bah to 6 months in prison for attempting to escape lawful custody at Mile 2 Central Prison in May 2022. In his ruling, Magistrate Krubali referenced the testimony of the first prosecution witness, Lamin Y. Mane, a prison officer who stated that the accused, Boubacar Bah, a convict at Mile 2, tried to jump over the prison fence but was unsuccessful. Despite Bah's denial and his plea for mercy, citing his family's dependence on him, the magistrate handed down the sentence. At the Brikama Magistrates Court, Principal Magistrate Anna O. Mendy sentenced 4 men, Ibrahima Baji, Mamadou Lamin Sabali, Mohamed Fai, and Cherno Koli, to 8 years in prison. They were charged with breaking into the home of Louis Mendy in Brikama New Town in April 2024 and stealing property worth over $422,000. Although the accused denied the 3 theft charges, Magistrate Mendy noted in her judgment that Baji and Sabali had admitted to owning pairs of shoes recovered by police at the crime scene. In our final court report, Justice Ibrahima Jaite of the Banjul High Court acquitted Henry Gomez of 7 counts, including felony, robbery, assault and threatening violence. Gomez was charged in October 2023 but was arraigned in March 2024, maintaining his innocence throughout the proceedings. In his ruling, Justice Jaite noted that the state prosecution's repeated requests for adjournments spanning over a year highlighted their inability to secure witness attendance. He emphasized that the court's discretion in granting adjournments should be exercised judiciously only in the presence of compelling and verifiable reasons. That's the latest from the courts. Stay with us for more updates. All of the court's reports were gathered for QTV by Nicholas Bass of Voice newspaper and summarized by us.
Now the report there will take us to a short commercial break. When we return, we have more local and international news stories for you. Do stay with us.
fii mooy fan fii mooy Inessa di place bi nga xam ne moom la ñëpp taaw place bii bépp xeetu ataaya bu baax rek bu dugg see ci dëkk bi xamal li fii rek la am bara wërga bii neex na lool saf na ba pare tamit nag am gu bu neex boo ko naanee rek da ngay kontaan ci saa añ ba suur ba gëreesal li nga lekk jëndal bara ataaya bii ndax moom la ñëpp taaw gis nga sama client bii ataaya bu neex bu ne moom laa koy njëkk a jox ndax moom kat ataaya bu neex rek lay wër bara warga bii mooy warga bi gën te moo gën a saf kon nag ràññee leen ko bu baax kon daw leen gaaw ca Banjul foofu ca Inessa di place bi nga xam ni foofu rek nga ko mën a amee wholesale wala retail mu ngi foofu ci boori court house bi foofu ca Banjul wala nga daw ci bépp marché bépp supermarket bépp boutique fépp foo dugg rek di nga mën a am baara warga bii nga xam ne moom la ñëpp di wër tey baara warga moo dàq ci warga yi man maa ngi ci moom ndax su ma maree ataaya moom rek lay naan.
Did you know that in 2023, an estimated 10.8 million people fell ill with tuberculosis, killing a total of 1.25 million people worldwide? Over 80% of cases and deaths are in low and middle income countries such as the Gambia. Over 2,000 cases of TB are diagnosed in the Gambia yearly. TB is an infectious disease that spreads through the air when people with the disease cough, sneeze or spit. Symptoms include prolonged cough, sometimes with blood, chest pain, weakness, fatigue, weight loss, and fever. The infectious disease generally affects the lungs, but it can also spread to other parts of the body, depending on its severity. It is important to note that TB is curable. All you have to do is to seek early diagnosis because TB treatment is absolutely free in the Gambia.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. If you're just tuning in, this is QTV News, and now to the rest of our stories. The NAFA cash transfer program through the Rice Project in the Upper River region continues to provide financial support to vulnerable households. As part of the ongoing initiative, each eligible household in the region receives $3,000 to help alleviate the financial burden caused by the socio-economic challenges. Here is Pa Daniel Gomez's report.
Due to the impact of climate change on weather patterns, The Upper River region has become one of the most severely affected areas in the country. In response to these challenges, communities in the region come together to receive financial support along with information on social development innovations and behavioral change initiatives. This support is aimed at empowering families and fostering sustainable solutions to improve their income and livelihoods. The Gambia Rice Project is set to last for 3 years, with the 13th cycle recently conducted in Sando and Kantora. Beneficiaries are expected to demonstrate positive changes by the end of the program, ensuring a stable financial flow for their families. Keba Jata, the Regional Social Welfare Officer in URR, emphasized the importance of maintaining a strong parent-child relationship, highlighting its role in fostering a harmonious family environment.
We tend to encourage parents at the community level that we call that sexual attachment, to bring them together, to be closer to their children, to know the needs of their children, to understand that psychology part of it, their cognitive development, because that stage is a very critical stage of any individual child. It's very important.
Beneficiary from Diabuku Batapa has this to say.
I am using the money for my business and also spending part of it on medication. As you can see, I am not in good health. I am unable to go anywhere or do anything for myself. The Gambia Rice program has been very helpful to me and my family.
Babukar A. Bob, Senior Program Monitoring and Evaluation Research Officer at NANA, highlighted key aspects of the project.
In every month, we have made a schedule to discuss a certain topic. So today the topic of discussion was dietary diversity. Especially during this Ramadan, it's important we practice diversified diet so that at least we are fasting during the day, and in the evening you may need a lot of nutrients. Yeah, so that we are discussing about dietary diversity, and then the other thing is we are discussing about the hand washing practices. If you realize during the Ramadan there are a lot of diarrhea, especially among children. Maybe the food that they are eating is not well prepared, even if it is well prepared, but it's not well kept from bacteria and other microbial organisms. Sometimes it's not heat well, and we give it to the children, and they start having diarrhea.
Jaha Dansira, a beneficiary from Diabuku Batapa, expressed the positive impact of the Rice Project on her life.
We are gathered here to witness another cycle, as it has been beneficial and helpful to us. We have seen significant progress, and we are committed to making the best use of it.
The NAFA cash transfer program addresses short-term poverty while fostering long-term sustainable development. It empowers vulnerable groups, including low-income families, aiming to create a more inclusive society where individuals can thrive. Reporting for QTV News, I am Pa Daniel Gomez.
Also, more than 1,400 households in Kiang have received financial support as part of the National Nutrition Agency and its partners' Rice Project, jointly funded by the World Bank and the Gambia government. Our regional correspondent, Bakari Balde, was on the ground with the implementation team in the Lower River region and brings us this report.
The Resilience, Inclusion, Skills and Equity Rice Project is being implemented by the National Nutrition Agency, NANA, in collaboration with the Directorate of Social Welfare and the Department of Community Development. The project aims to lay a foundation for sustainable livelihoods for poor and vulnerable households in the Gambia. The program is being implemented across the poorest districts nationwide. As part of this initiative, approximately 17,000 extreme poor households receive bi-monthly cash transfers of $3,000 along with behavioral support activities for a period of 36 months to improve their living conditions. Here is Alfambalo, the Senior Nutrition Field Officer for NANA at the Regional Health Directorate.
What I have seen, when they receive this money, some of them, as they are going home, they will buy food commodities. So will buy rice, they buy oil, and they buy other vegetables. And again, they also make small savings out of this money. and then also they buy small ruminants and leave it like sheep and goat.
For the SMCC, Assistant Community Development Officer at the Department of Community Development in Mansakonko, said that their role in the project focuses on public mobilization and awareness training. She also highlighted the success of the project so far.
It has positive impact on the lives and livelihoods of these beneficiaries, because considering 3,000, there are households who are able to start business, little bit business, and then there are households who has purchased goods, sheep. So it has positively impact their lives, and then it has improved the dietary aspect of the beneficiaries.
Corinne Sane and Fatou Sane, both from Quinala village, along with Mariama Jite from Kiangurokan, all beneficiaries of the program, shared their experiences and highlighted the significant impact the cash transfer has had on their lives.
The money and the training we received have helped me a lot. I have been able to buy uniforms for my children, school shoes, rice, and even ruminants like goats. I plan to buy another goat once I receive my next cash transfer before the rainy season. This way, even when the project phases out, I will have something to rely on. We are advised to utilize the money wisely so that when the project phases out, we will still have something left. This is why I bought goats, hens, and saved some money.
This marks the 13th cycle of the 18 planned cash transfer cycles. These beneficiaries share that the funds they have received have significantly improved both their lives and livelihoods. Bakari Balde, QTV News.
Coming up next is international news. Today, March 22nd, marks World Water Day, a day dedicated to raising awareness about the billions of people around the world who lack access to clean water and finding solutions to address the global water crisis. Yana Basonko has the details.
World Water Day plays a crucial role in advancing Sustainable Development Goal 6, ensuring water and sanitation for all by 2030. This year's theme is glacier preservation. Glaciers are vital to the global water circle, storing nearly 2/3 of all the Earth's fresh water. Experts refer to them as the water towers of the world, due to their crucial role in supplying water to millions of people worldwide. The United Nations World Meteorological Organization has issued a warning about the rapid depletion of global glaciers. According to the WMO, 2024 marks the third consecutive year in which all 19 glacier regions have experienced a net loss of mass. The organization further noted that 5 of the last 6 years has seen the fastest glacier retreat on record, all driven by climate change. According to UNICEF, in the Gambia, 90% of households have access to safe drinking water, and 60% of the population has access to improved sanitation. However, only 31% of households have a hand-washing facility, and 73% are at risk of fecal contamination, which points to concerns over poor water quality. Additionally, while 89.5% of primary schools have water, sanitation, and hygiene wash facilities that meet national standards, significant disparities remain between urban and rural schools. A study conducted by the Medical Research Council Unit, the Gambia, at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, examined how water insecurity, driven by both climate and non-climate factors, affects the health of rural communities in the Gambia. The study found that while many households make effort to protect children from the negative impacts of water insecurity, communal nature of many coping strategies often undermines these efforts. For instance, households may store water for extended periods, which increases the risk of waterborne diseases and deteriorates water quality. Also, social factors including cultural and religious beliefs significantly influence water use priorities, with significant activities being prioritized based on these factors rather than health considerations. Research has suggested that the River Gambia, which covers 12% of the country's area, could be further exploited to enhance drinking water supply and help alleviate the water challenges the Gambia is currently facing. Reporting for QTV News, I am Jenna Basonko.
This is all we have time for, but before we go, here is a recap of the headlines. A 5-day Eco-Tour training program organized by the ECOWAS Commission to support the implementation of the Eco-Tour 2019-2029 policy wrapped up in the Gambia on Friday. Omar Cisse, president of the General Transport Union, has responded to various public concerns, including price hikes by the certain drivers during Lent and Ramadan, as well as issues related to road traffic accidents. And in the latest roundup of court cases in the High Court of the Gambia, we highlight key developments, including the sentencing of a prisoner for attempting to escape from prison and the ongoing trial of the man accused of killing and wounding PIU officers. The NAFA cash transfer program through the RISE project in the Upper River region continues to provide financial support to vulnerable households. In international news, today, March 22nd, marks World Water Day, a day dedicated to raising awareness about the billions of people around the world who lack access to clean water. This is all we have for you in this edition of the News Bulletin. Do join us again tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the Weekend Review with Momodou Mboj and Usman Diatta. Thank you for watching.